Hi everybody, welcome to Salty Sunday. Today I want to talk about my little Nano tank. I was getting so frustrated with this tank I almost threw it away. I have been overrun by algae. I've tried several different things. We had it in a blackout for a long time. That helped. I've added snails. That helped. I've cut back on feeding. But I have the yellow Watchman Goby and his pistol shrimp friend in there. And I was really excited to see them out and about and all happy. So I recorded them. And if you look at my tank closer, you can still see lots of algae. But this is so much better than it's been. And I want to get it better, cleaner, clearer. But I don't think, being a newbie, that I should have started with a nano tank. It's very difficult for me to maintain. The balance seems to be such a fine line. I do have a larger 74 bow front. I have some videos on it if you'd like to watch those videos. But that seems a little easier. Still gets algae, but it's a lot easier to maintain that balance and have all my readings right on, where this tank is a little harder. I'm playing around now with this little tiny mini skimmer. It's a lot to learn. It is a lot to learn, but I do love these corals. I love the little guys that are inside. There's two gobies inside. There's also, I'll put links into what kind of gobies they are. I don't do very good at using the names. I use their nicknames. But I just wanted to share this tiny saltwater tank. Explain some of the struggles I've gone through. At one point it was so bad that I actually took each rock out one by one into a bucket of old tank water and scrubbed it down and put it back, and scrubbed it down and put it back. Then put it through a blackout for weeks, lifting the blanket to just giving a little bit of food. Now, it is next to a doorway. It's like a sliding glass doorway. It does have shade on it, but it could be getting way too much light. So we're thinking about moving it. But at least I'm not to the point now where I want to throw it away. I was so frustrated and really thinking I can understand why people would give up after making some mistakes like I made. But I'm pretty tenacious and I don't want to give up. I want to learn about it. Salt water to me is absolutely fascinating and beautiful. Oh, don't get me wrong, I love my freshwater tanks. Absolutely love my freshwater tanks. I just seem to have an easier time of maintaining, although, let me correct myself, my nano tanks, I struggle with the same thing. So the bigger the tanks, the easier for me, and probably because I've only been keeping fish for under a year now. But I'm going to keep trying and I'm going to keep working on it. And I just love watching these guys. And the only way I can actually catch them on video or see them, if I sit very still, sooner or later they don't see me or they don't know I'm there, because they're always hiding inside it's like they have this underground tunnel system where the shrimp actually paves all the tunnels for the goby, and he just stands out and protects, and he goes out to get food, and the shrimp is right there. And I think I did read that the shrimp was almost blind and used the goby as a guide to where things were. But I've seen that shrimp out and about on his own grabbing food, and he'll take a half of a clamshell and use it as a shovel. It's absolutely fascinating to watch. So I just wanted to share my tank with you, and I hope you like it as much as I do. If you've had any better luck with nano tanks, I've been watching some videos and really trying to understand. But being so new and people start talking about all these terminologies and things I just haven't learned yet. So some of it is a little over my head, but not for long. I'm going to keep learning. I'm going to keep researching. I just don't want to hurt my little guys inside this tank. Or I don't want to hurt the corals as well, but this is the first time in a long time they're all opening up. They look good to me. Not that I'm a really good, judge of how good a coral looks, but they look good to me. And when I put the blue light on, they look amazing. I am trying to figure out, how do you videotape your corals, or how do you take a picture of your corals with the blue light on and all that color? I'm thinking there might be some kind of filter you could put on your camera so that you could actually somehow or another capture that beauty that I see when they're under the blue light. So I'll keep looking, and I hope you've enjoyed these guys. I'm going to stop talking now, but thank you very much for coming to my Salty Sunday. I'm doing a Freshwater Friday and Salty Sunday to go through some of the challenges and hopefully get some help with my tanks. So far, the FISHFAM community has been amazing in sharing their knowledge. So I'm going to keep trying, and I'm not sure how this voiceover is coming across. I'll have to go back and look at the tank. It seems like whatever I was saying while I was videotaping either didn't come across right, or I was so soft because I didn't want to scare the goby. I couldn't even hear it, so I decided to try my hand at this voiceover again. The voiceover I did on my Freshwater Friday video, I have to say, was an epic fail. At least in my opinion. I kept it in there because it's what I had. Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of this video, and thank you so much for watching.